Okay, that should be all right now. Hello, everyone. Good to be here. Hope everyone's having a great day wherever you are. Today is Wednesday, and it is the 13th of August. One day closer to our new webinar that we're going to have tomorrow at the same time. This time, 1 p.m. Eastern. So this time, tomorrow, is the webinar. So if you are coming along, make sure that you get here in good time. The link for that is going to be up in your OES under O News 9. That's going to be displayed there very shortly. Okay, and that is for the number one of the global address featuring Ash Mufareh. Okay, so it's also going to be streamed on many of the YouTube channels. So if you're after a recording, that's where it's going to be, on one of those. This one including fingers crossed as well. So if you want to watch it on here, please do so. And it'd be great if you can. I'll be in the chat area as well if you want to pop by and say hello. So very much looking forward to seeing what our CEO has got to say. I'm sure he's going to talk about the survey and other bits and pieces as well. So obviously he's very excited to share that with us all. Also, Chris did a live today, his first one. The audio wasn't very good, and I was trying to ring him like mad to try and stop him, but we had 20 minutes that we're never going to get back again from Chris, aren't we, Chris Johnson? So he did another live. I'm going to render that through and put it up on this channel very shortly. I have also put up today quite a few other videos. So OP Digital Blueprint with myself, Andy, Gene and Collins, that's up there now as well. James Hawkins did a great O News 9 summary as well. Well done, James. Also, our songwriter as well, Johnny. He did a great new song as well, didn't he? Really, really good. Johnny Lindver. Again, guys, James and Johnny, please go over to their YouTube channels, like and subscribe to them as well. And also, Bill Must as well did a great O News 9 as well, which is up on this. And again, all of these people have links back to their YouTube channels. Please pop over there. Not only like and subscribe to theirs, but to mine as well. And thank you for the people that have been subscribing. It really is starting to grow now and head towards that 60,000 mark, which is what I'm after. So we are getting there, but anybody who's not already subscribed to this, it's completely free and it doesn't cost you a penny. So please just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, and then you'll be notified whenever I upload any more videos. So Chris is on his way to Kansas to see Angie Lynn, and who else is she scared? I think Donna, maybe. Can't remember now, but it's certainly Angie Lynn's birthday today. So happy birthday to you. Hope you have a blast. Maybe David Schweitzer as well, or Switzer, however you pronounce it. He's going to be there as well. So can't wait to see the videos and the pictures of that little meetup he's going to have in Kansas. I've picked a topic today, free from distraction. This came about a little bit from OP Digital Blueprint yesterday when we were talking about the light at the end of the tunnel and how Ash Mufareh has sort of shaken off a lot of the shackles that were distracting him from him looking forward and the journey and all the rest of it. And I started researching it a little bit about how important it is to sort of get rid of distractions so that you can focus on what you are doing. And this came about obviously because we're talking about the light at the end of the tunnel and him saying, drawing a line in the sand and all the rest of it. So it was quite interesting. And free from distraction refers to a state of environment where interruptions are minimized, allowing for enhanced focus and concentration. So let me just share the screen as always so that you can read it as I'm going along. Let's have a look. Share screen. There we go. Lovely. So what are the benefits of being free from a distraction? For a start, they improve focus and concentration. By reducing interruptions, you can dedicate your full attention to the task at hand, leading to a deeper engagement and better quality of work. Now, these things aren't just specific to our CEO, Ash Mufareh. They really are specific to all of us. And I've often maintained that if you want to get productive work done, it's better off closing yourself in a room with your laptop away from mobile phones and all sorts of other distractions so you really can focus on your task in hand. It really is important that you understand that you'll be much more productive, okay, if you don't have distractions around you. It also increases productivity and efficiency. Minimizing distractions allows you to complete tasks more quickly and efficiently, potentially freeing up time for other activities or relaxation. It also enhances creativity and problem solving. Why? Basically, because your mind isn't wandering into something else, it's or constantly being interrupted in this case. It can dedicate more resources to critically thinking and generating innovative ideas. And also, it reduces stress and mental fatigue. A distraction free environment can contribute to better mental well being by reducing overwhelming and anxiety. It also is good for your time management by eliminating unnecessary interruptions. You can better control your time and allocate it wisely, leading to a more balanced work life dynamics. Now, in our CEO's case, a lot of these distractions that he's had have been external, internal, really things that have knocked him sideways that he didn't anticipate would happen. And I firmly believe that now the majority of all of these distractions are behind us. And this means that he can now fully focus on the job in hand. What is that job in hand? It is to get to that finish line. It is to launch the second phase. It is for all of us to uh, get involved, to start our journey within the next phase. And I'm sure he is now really focused on that job in hand. I would not be surprised that tomorrow's webinar would have a little bit of this involved with it. Certainly, as I said, he's going to talk about the survey, how it's worked, the response from it, and a lot of the analytics that he has from behind it. And I also kind of think that he's going to talk a little bit about that product, the survey itself, about how we can utilize it moving forward. It's going to be very interesting tomorrow. I'm sure he's got a lot to tell us, and I'm certainly very stoked to be part of it and to be there with you guys. Distractions really are not very good, are they? They certainly take our mind off what we want to try and achieve. So you need to also strategize really how to be free from that environment of distraction. And how do you do it? You optimize your work space. So decluttering your physical and digital environments by removing unnecessary items and organizing files. Here's one thing that I have noticed. When we look at our CEO, right, look at the background of where he is. Not only at the moment in his home, but also when he was at the office. He certainly works in a very clutter-free environment. He's very minimalistic as far as things that are there within his working environment, so that it doesn't take away any thought process away from what he is focusing on. This is something that a lot of us, unfortunately, fall foul of. I certainly do. And really, I have no choice because I live and work in a very, very small environment. We live on a narrowboat. It is 58-foot long by 6'6" wide. So I have no choice but to work and live in this environment. Do I want to? No, I don't. Do I like it? No, it doesn't really bother me. But I certainly know that I'm looking at my desk in front of me now and it's cluttered. I'm looking at things around me and it's where we live. It's much better for your certainly focus on what you're trying to achieve to work in a work environment that is really minimalistic and is clutter free. Choose a quiet space and consider using noise cancelling headphones or ambient music to block out any exterior sounds, and also ensure proper lighting and ergonomic setup for comfort and health. Ergonomic is when your body sort of fits in to what you are sitting on or with your hand or however it may be, so that you have that part that's not going to distract you from what you are trying to achieve. Also, manage digital distractions. I think we all fall foul of this, don't we? I certainly do, and I certainly know many of us also are in exactly the same situation. Turn off non-essential notifications on your devices. Utilize apps and website blockers such as Freedom or Cold Turkey to limit access to distract platforms during your working periods, and schedule dedicated times for checking emails and social media. It is the number one distraction that people have in the workplace today, bar a absolute country mile. Social media and your mobile device is the number one distraction that takes people's focus away from what they are trying to do. Many companies now request that you leave your mobile phones in a locker before you enter the workplace. You can obviously check them on your breaks, etc., but you're not allowed them in your working environment now. Why? It reduces productivity. It distracts the worker from what they're trying to achieve. It distracts us from what we're trying to achieve. And I'm sure it distracts as well our CEO. But if you notice, he is very focused when he is on lives, etc., on the job at hand, and that is to bring us information. And I'm sure we'll see exactly the same of this tomorrow as well. Also, establish boundaries and routines. Communicate to your working hours and preferences to colleagues and family members so that they know when you are in work mode. A lot of people work from home now, don't they? Or they spend a certain amount of working hours in their own homes. It's important that family members and relationships know when that person is in work mode. For instance, I'll take my youngest daughter as an example. We know when the hours that she is working from home, she's on business calls, etc. So we don't bother her when that is happening. It's important that they use it professionally as it's meant to be, and having this communication to us of when they're working certainly aids them in their boundaries of when their work routine is. Practice time management techniques like the Pomodoro technique or time boxing to allocate focused work sessions. What's that mean in English? Basically, it's snippets of time or small periods of times that you allocate solely for work. And that means that everything, all other distractions are locked away and you are focused 100% on the job in hand. This means you get better productivity and all the rest of it because you are focused on those. Also, take regular breaks to avoid burnout and maintain focus. Like I said, lock things away so that you're not distracted, but take breaks so that you can literally make yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, get a breather, get fresh air, check your phone whilst you're away from the workstation. And then when you come back, you're coming back in a better frame of mind without distractions so that you can get the job in hand done. Also, cultivate mental focus. This helps to having no distractions. Practice mindfulness and meditation to train your attention and reduce mind wandering. Happens a lot, doesn't it? The wandering mind. I certainly go off in tangents, especially when I'm researching things, end up going down rabbit holes and all the rest of it and get off track. a little bit. It's certainly important to make sure that you stay focused on your goals, to stay focused on what you're trying to achieve. A little bit of what happened in our business a couple of years ago, we were certainly getting off track. And that's part of where our CEO came in to say, I am now taking over the reins. I am now getting us back on track. Why? We were getting a bit wayward. We were getting off track of what the focus of our business is all about. And this is where it is really true to say, make sure your attention is trained on what you are trying to achieve. You will find you'll be much more productive if you stay focused on what that is. If you allow yourself to get distracted, if you allow yourself for your mind to wander, you're not going to be as productive as those people who are focused on the job in hand. Engage in regular exercise and ensure adequate sleep for optimum cognitive function. There is a massive what's the word I'm looking for? A massive alignment with being physically active and agility and having a sharp mind. If you exercise, if your body is functioning correctly, if you're agile, it certainly helps to sharpen your mind. Eating the right things, regular exercising, getting the right amount of sleep, all aid to you having the sharpest mind that you possibly can for yourself. If you're eating badly, if you're drinking too much, you're not getting enough sleep, you're not exercising, it makes you feel very lethargic, your body metabolism is very low, you're not sharp, you're not in tune. All of these things distract away from how crisp you are and how your attention is going to be on the job in hand. So think of that side of things as well. You will see that many of the successful people out there exercise regularly, they eat well, they sleep well, they read, they do not allow themselves to get distracted by things that aren't productive for their life. They are very focused in what they are trying to achieve. Also, set clear and achievable goals and prioritize tasks effectively. We talked, didn't we, about small gains, small achievements are very important in your long-term goals. Having small focuses on easily achievable things certainly encourage you to not only achieve them, but also it gives you a lift when you achieve those things. Again, it is important that you set clear goals and things that you can achieve, okay, and prioritize those small goals before the large one is implemented. So by implementing these strategies, you can minimize distractions and cultivate an environment that supports deep focus and enhanced productivity and overall well-being. I think the bottom line of what I'm trying to say here is that distraction, whatever it may be, whether it is noise, whether it is mobile phones, whether it is people, whether it is clutter, whether it is influences that are out of your control on yourself and your business, it really is something that you have to make sure that you block out. At the end of the day, it's noise. It is things that are going to distract you from your job in hand. It is very easy to say, don't worry about it. It's easy for you to say, or easy for me to say to you, just ignore it or whatever. But it's distractions that you don't want to have. So whatever you can do, okay, to minimize those distractions, you will certainly find that your productivity in setting your goals and achieving them will be much, much greater than if you have lots of distractions around you. Anyway, guys, that's it from me for today. Please make sure that you join me tomorrow at the earlier time. It's going to be 1 hour earlier. So it's going to be midday Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, so that's 12 o'clock. And that means for the UK here, it's going to be 5 p.m. And I'm going to be there. We're going to get ourselves ready. We're going to gear ourselves up for tomorrow's webinar with Ash Mufareh. It's only going to be short. It's going to be really energetic. And I cannot wait to fire you guys up for tomorrow's webinar. That's it from me. Bye for now.